Good morning, students. Yeah, I think all are fine. So online classes is going very nicely. I think so. So you are enjoying the online classes, but soon we expect that the schools will be reopen very soon. Okay, ma? So say your prayer. Yeah, thank you. நான் ஒரு நல்லாசிரியர் நான் உங்களுக்கு தாயாகவும் தந்தையாகவும் மருதுமுறையாக அன்போடு கல்வியை போதிப்பேன். நான் ஒரு நல்லாசிரியர் நான் உங்களுக்கு தாயாகவும் தந்தையாகவும் மருதுமுறையாக அன்போடு கல்வியை போதிப்பேன். நான் ஒரு நல்லாசிரியர் நான் உங்களுக்கு தாயாகவும் தந்தையாகவும் மருதுமுறையாக அன்போடு கல்வியை போதிப்பேன். Okay students, so take your social science book. Yeah, take page number 177. So today we will move to the second lesson in civics. So the political parties. So in previous lesson we discussed about equality. So you understand that all we are equal. Yeah. So though we are rich or poor, though we are following very religion, though we are came from different situation, we are equal. Yeah. So that is equality. So that is the concept. So second lesson, political party. So you often heard about some political parties, that is DMK, ADMK, Congress, BJP, etc. and all. Yeah. So what are they? Yeah, so what is DMK? What is ADMK? So what is BJP? What is a Congress? So they are called as political party. Okay, so in this lesson you will learn about the political parties. Yeah. So the criteria for starting the political party. Yeah. So what was the purpose of starting the political party? Then how it was get recognized. Yeah. So the who gave recognition to political party and what was their function? Yeah. So what was their motto? You will learn about the political parties in detail in this lesson. Okay, ma? So let us move into the lesson. So learning objectives. So what are you going to learn in this lesson? So to define what political party is and to understand the importance of political party. Yeah, so to first define the political party. Yeah, so what do you mean by political party? You will get the definition and understand the importance of the political party. Yeah, so in democratic concept of government, so political party plays a major role. Okay, so they only forms the government. So you will understand about the importance of political party. Then to know the role and functions of a political party. Yeah, so political party have many functions. If they form the government means, so they run the government. So if they fail to form the government means, so they stand as the opposition party and oppose the government when they do any mistake. Yeah, so they criticize the policies of government if they are in opposition. Okay, so they play an important role. Yeah, so those things you will learn in this lesson to know the role and functions of the political party. Then to understand the party system in India and the role of opposition party. Yeah, so to understand the party system, so the type of party system, so followed in India, and also the role of opposition parties. Yeah, so the opposition parties also play a major role. Yeah, so apart from the ruling party, so opposition party also play a major role in Indian democracy. You will learn about that also. Okay, so in learning objectives you will learn. So to define what political party is and to understand the importance of the political party. Then second one, to know the role and functions of the political party. Then third, to understand the party system in India and the role of opposition party. So the lesson start like this. Okay, so one student is getting late to the school. So his teacher asked him, why you are late? So for that student replied, so he was delayed due to a procession. So a procession means a number of people who come one after another. So a procession means a number of people who come one after another. The student says that he was delayed due to a procession. So the teacher asked, so who arranged that procession? So the student replied that his uncle said that is the work of the political party. So now the student asked, so what is a political party? So why they are doing such procession? So for that the teacher replied, so now we will move to the lesson political parties. So she says, in earlier times emperors and kings ruled India. So in earlier times, so the emperors and kings ruled India. That is the arrival of before British. So the kings and emperors ruled India. So they were the supreme head of the legislative, that is lawmaking body, executive and judiciary branches. So the king itself, so he is the head of the legislative. So he is the person who make laws. And also he is the person who undertake the cases. So now so there is a Supreme Court, High Court for handling the cases, and the Parliament and the Legislative Assembly for making laws, and the government department for the executive purpose. But initially there were the king only. So who is the supreme head of the legislative, executive and judiciary. So governance was in the hand of a single person. So the welfare of the people depended on the ruler itself. So the government, so the whole government process is under a single person. So the welfare of the people depended on the ruler. So people had no rights to do against the ruler. So there is no rights for the people to do against the ruler. So the later foreign powers so made India as their colony. So later foreign powers, so especially British, so undertake the control of the India. So the colonies became states after independence was declared. So the colonies became states so after independence was declared. So in 1950 India became a democratic country. So we became a republic. A vibrant democracy needs a strong political party system. So party system is a modern phenomenon. So for a energetic democracy, so we need a strong political party. In democratic country, so people are able to voice their opinion on any subject. So during the rule of king or emperor, so people have no rights to do against or talk against the ruler. But now in democracy, so people have a good chance to raise their voice, to tell their opinion to the government. Okay, so that is the concept of political party, that is the concept of democracy. So what are political parties? So political parties are the voluntary associations of individuals with broad ideological identity who agree on some policies, formulate an agenda and program for the society. So political parties are the voluntary associations. So voluntary means done willingly, not because you are forced. So voluntary means so you've done it by your own wish. So you've done willingly. So not because of force. So voluntary association of individuals. So individuals, so they voluntary form an association, so with a broad ideological identity. So with a broad ideological identity who agree on some policies. So the individuals, so they form an association, so with some policies. So formulate an agenda. So formulate means so to express your ideas in carefully chosen words. So express your ideas. So formulate means you express your ideas. And agenda, so agenda means a plan of things to be done. Okay, so political parties are the voluntary association. That is, you form an association by your wish. So you done it your will. So with a broad ideological identity who agree on some policies. So the individuals agreed on some policies. So they formulate, so they express their ideas. So an agenda, so that is a plan of things to be done. So they express so some of the plans so to be done, and a program for the society. So they have their policy and agenda for the welfare of the society. So political parties seek, so seek means so try to achieve something. So political parties try to achieve something, so that is to implement, that is to make something that has be officially decided start to happen or used. So implement means so to make something that has been officially decided. So that is political party. So try to achieve something, that is by officially making something. So that is their policies. So the political parties so officially so try to make their policies so official. So by winning people support through election. So parties vary in size and in the ways they organize themselves as well as in their policies. So party vary in size. So in the ways they organize themselves, and in the same way, so based on their size, so they organize themselves as well as in their policies. So political parties, so nothing but so a voluntary organization, so formed by a group of individuals, so who have a common idea or a common policy. So they want to express their policies to the people, and they want to achieve the thing, so what they thought, so through a proper way, so through in official way, so by winning people's support, so that is the political party. So normally a political party has three components. So a leader, active members, and the followers. Okay, so political party has three components. So leader, so the leader of the political party. Then active members. So every political party has its own active members. Yeah. So say for example, take some political party in Tamil Nadu. Yeah. So they have their active members in each and every district. Okay, so they called as a district secretariats. Yeah. So and also some other members. Yeah. So will be in the political party and the followers. Yeah. So the persons. So who like the leader, who persons who like the ideology of the party, so become the followers. Okay, so a political party has three components: a leader, active members, and the followers. Importance of political party. So political parties are the backbone of democracy. So political parties are the backbone of democracy. So parties are not part of the formal arrangement of a government, but they are essential elements to form the government. So parties, they are not part of the formal arrangement of a government. So they are not a formal arrangement. So but they are essential element to form the government, because parties only forms the government in democracy. They formulate public opinion. So they decide the public opinion. So they serve as an intermediary between the citizen and the policy maker. So political parties serve, that is, act as a intermediary between citizen and the policy maker. So political parties are the backbone of democracy. So they are not part of the formal arrangement of a government. So they are not just like a formal arrangement. So but they are essential element to form the government. So they formulate the public opinion. So they serve as an intermediary between the citizens and the policy maker. So a party is recognized. So a group of people can form an association. So but how it was recognized as a party? So when it has been engaged in political activity for 5 years. So if a party engaged in, that is involved in political activity for 5 years, then its candidates secure at least 6% of total votes in the last general election. So a party is recognized if it has been engaged in political activity for 5 years, its candidates secure at least 6% of total votes in the last general election. So then it is considered as the political party. So functions of the political party. So what are the functions of the political party? So first, they provide loyal opposition, accountability, and stability. So loyal means you are remaining faithful. So they remain a faithful opposition party. Then accountability. So accountability means so responsible for your decision or action and expected to explain them when you are asked. So responsible for your decision. That is, they are responsible for their activity. So stability, that is quality or state being steady. So they are being steady. So the political parties, so they act as a good opposition party. So they are responsible for their activity. So they are steady. Then nominate, that is select and nominate individuals to elected office. So they select and nominate individuals so to some office. Okay. So nominate means so to formally suggest that somebody should be chosen for an important role, position, etc. So nominate means so to formally suggest a person. So nominate, that is select and nominate individuals to elected office. Then organize political campaign. So campaign means a series of planned activities that are intended to achieve a particular idea. So a series of activities that are intended to achieve a particular idea. So they organize a political campaign, rallies, that is procession, and announcement of manifesto to win public office. So manifesto means written statement in which a group of people, especially a political party, explain their belief and say what they will do if they win election. So campaign means So that is a series of planned activities to achieve what you think. Yeah. So manifesto means a written statement in which a group of people, especially a political party, explain their belief and say what they will do if they win the election. Yeah. So the political parties, they organize a political campaign, rallies and announcement of manifesto to win public office. Yeah. Then inspire, so put forward different policies and programs for the welfare of the people. Yeah. So their function, yeah, is to inspire the people. Yeah. So by put forwarding the different policies and programs for the welfare of the people. Then coordinate, so connect the society and the state, so coordinate among the members elected to office. Yeah. So they act as the connecting link between the society, that is people, and the state and the government. Yeah. So they coordinate among members who were elected to the office. Then they govern. Yeah, so they form and run the government and develop public policy. Yeah, so the functions of the political party, so they form and run the government and develop public policy. Yeah, so they provide loyal opposition, accountability and stability. Then so they dominate, that is select and nominate individuals to elected office. They organize political campaign, rallies and announcement of manifesto to win public office. Then inspire people, so by put forwarding different policies and programs for the welfare of the people. Then they coordinate, so they act as a coordinator, that is they connect the society and the state, so they coordinate among members elected to the office. Then they govern, so they involve in forming the government, so they form and run the government and develop the public policy. So characteristics of political parties. So what are the characteristic features? So political parties consist of a group of persons of common goal and shared values. So political party so consists of a group of people. So political party means so voluntary association of individuals. So the group of people, so they have their common goal and shared values. So have its own ideology and program. So every political party have its own ideology and program. So they capture power only by constitutional means. So the political party so capture power only by the constitutional means, that is through elections only. So endeavor to promote the national interest and national welfare. So they were energetic. So they were highly interested, so to promote the national interest and the national welfare. So they promote the welfare of the people, welfare of the country and also the interest of the nation. So these are the characteristics of the political parties. So political party consists of a group of persons of common goals and shared values. So they have its own ideology and program. So they capture power only by constitutional means. So endeavor to promote the national interest and national welfare. So types of party system. So there are three major types of party system so practiced in world. So the country so which have political parties, there are three major types. So they are single party system, bi-party system and multi-party system. So the type of party system, so there are three major types of party system. So single party system, bi-party system and multi-party system. So first single party system. So it is a system in which a single political party has the right to form the government. In single party system, only a single political party so has the right to form the government. So there is no other party. So even there is no opposition party. In single party system, there is only one political party was permitted. So there is no permission for opposite party. So single party is existed in the communist countries. So single party system was practiced in the communist countries such as China, North Korea and Cuba and also Russia. So if you take China, so where it is located? In Asia. So to the north of India, you can see the country China. Then North Korea. It is located in the northeast of China. So that is between Japan Island and northeast of China. So you can see North Korea. Then Cuba, so an island country, so located in Atlantic Ocean. That is to the southeast of America. So USA, you can see Cuba. So these countries, so they have communist form of government. So they practice single party system. So single party system, a system in which a single political party has the right to form the government. So there is no permission for opposite party. So single party existed in the communist countries. So almost all the communist countries have so single party system. So single party system existed in the communist countries such as China, North Korea, and Cuba. Then biparty system. See, in biparty system, the power is usually shared between two parties. See, in biparty system, so the power is shared between two parties. Of course, so one party becomes the ruling party and the other becomes the opposition. Yes, in two-party system, so both the party so have equal rights to share the power. Of course, so you can say that in two-party system, one become the ruling party and another become the opposition party. Yes, in biparty system, the power is usually shared between two parties. Of these two parties, one becomes the ruling party and other becomes the opposition. So example, so biparty system can be seen in UK. So UK means United Kingdom. So there are two party. So the name of the parties were the Labour Party and the Conservative Party. And in USA, so America, so you can see two party, that is Republican Party and Democratic Party. So now you can see in the news that election is going on in America. So election campaign is going in United States of America. So 2 days before, you can see the news now. The presidential candidate, so Joe Biden and Donald Trump, so have discussion. So they had a campaign, so before the TV channel. So they discussed several issues now. So that is the presidential election. So they belongs to the political party, Republican Party and Democratic Party. So in America and in England, so they have only two parties. But in China, Korea, Cuba, so that is in the communist countries, so they have single party. So biparty system in which the power is usually shared between the two parties. So among the parties, one party becomes the ruling party and another one becomes the opposition. So example, so biparty system can be seen in United Kingdom. So that is the biparty system of United Kingdom. So the two parties in United Kingdom were Labour Party and the Conservative Party. And United States also there is only two party. So one is called as Republican Party and another one is called as Democratic Party. Then multi-party system. So when the competition for power is among three or more parties, then the system is known as multi-party system. So if there is more than three party, that is if the competition for power is among more than three or more parties means, then the system is called as multi-party system. So this type of party system is existence in India, France, Sweden, Norway, etc. So this type of party system, that is multi-party system, was practiced in India, France, Sweden, Norway, etc. So in biparty system in United Kingdom there is two party only, Labour Party and Conservative Party. So there is no other party. But if you take India, so can you tell me the party name, some party's name? BJP, Congress, DMK, ADMK, DMDK. So there are a lot of political parties. So they even now, so some of the persons are waiting for a good chance to start a political party. So they want to capture power. So because in India we are practicing multi-party system. So India where it is located. Then France, Sweden, Norway. So they are European countries. So France, you can say just below England. England is an island, but below England, so in interior of the Europe continent, you can see France. Then Sweden, Norway. So have you heard about these countries, so Sweden and Norway? Have you heard about Nobel Prize? So the Nobel Prize committee was located in Sweden and Norway only. So these countries, so from this country only, so the Nobel Prize was given. So they are located just in the north of Europe continent. So with the help of the atlas, you can easily find it. So these are the types of party system so practiced. So first one, single party system, in which a single political party has the right to form government. So example, communist countries. Then biparty system, so there are two party exist. So one party so become the ruling party and another become the opposition party. So example, United Kingdom, so the Labour Party and the Conservative Party, and United States of America, Republican Party and Democratic Party. Then multi-party system, so when the competition for capturing the power is among 3 or more parties means, then it is called as multi-party system. So say for example, India, France, Norway, Sweden, etc. So we practice multi-party system. So party system in India. So countries that follow a federal system. So federal system means, so power is shared between the central government and local state government. So power may be described as unitary or federal. Unitary means, so all the power is with the central government only. So there is no permission for state government or provincial government. But India, we have both central government and state government. Even local government is also there. So you know about the panchayat. So countries that follow a federal system have two kinds of parties. So Indian party system originated in late 19th century. India's party system was originated in the late 19th century only. So before that, so we have only kingship, so kings and emperors only. So there is no permission for the party. So because of the British rule, so the party system originated in late 19th century. So in fact, India has the largest number of political parties in the world. So because of its huge population, so India as the largest number of political parties in the world. In India, we find the existence of political parties at 3 levels. So we have the political parties at 3 levels. So one is national party and regional party, and third one is registered but unrecognized parties, that is independent candidates. So one is national party. So national party, so you know BJP, Congress. So they were considered as national party. So there are some eligibility, there are some criteria for telling some party as national party, so some as regional party. So you will learn about that also. So in the upcoming class, in the upcoming slide, I will tell so what is the criteria for national party, regional party and registered party. So there are 3 levels of political party in India. So one is national party, regional party and registered but unrecognized party, that is they are considered as independent candidates. So every party in the country has to register with the election commission. So even though maybe a national party or regional party or registered party, they have to register with the election commission. So election commission is an autonomous constitutional authority responsible for administering the election. So election commission, so they only so conduct the election at regular interval of time. Its headquarters is located in New Delhi. So the election commission, so the headquarters of election commission is located in New Delhi. So if you want to form a political party, so how can you form a political party? So it must be registered with the Election Commission of India. So if you start a political party means, it should be registered with the Election Commission of India. So if you want to register means, so the political party must have at least 100 members. So if you want to form a political party means, you have to register with the Election Commission. So for registering, so the party must have at least 100 members. Then each member needs to hold a voting card. So you know the voter card. So you don't have voter card, but your parents may have. So your parents have voter card. If you ask means, so they will show you. So the voter card. So the party must have at least 100 members. Each member needs to hold a voting card. Then the party must write a party constitution. It had its own policy, it had its own constitution. So the party must write a so party constitution, so not Indian constitution. They had their own rules, own policies, so that is the constitution. So if you want to form a political party means, so you must get registered with the Election Commission of India. Then so the party must have at least 100 members and each member needs to hold a voting card. Then the party must write a party constitution. So this is the things need to form a political party. Okay students, so in this class we will discuss about the definition for political party. So the voluntary association of individual, so who share their common ideas and policies and wanted to capture power. Then the components of political party, that is the leader, active members and the followers. Then we discuss about the importance of political party, so that is they are the backbone of democracy. Then the functions of the political parties. So we discuss about the characteristics of political parties and the types of party system. So what are the three types of party system? Yeah, single party system, bi-party system and multi-party system. Okay, va? So then finally we discussed about the party system in India. Yeah, so the party system, so we have three levels. So national party, regional party and registered but unrecognized party. Yeah, then we finally discussed about so how to form a political party. Okay, va? So if you have any doubt in this topic, so please contact me. Then today's textbook reading. Yeah, take page number 179. Yeah, read that types of party system. So the three heading fully. Yeah, so stand up and read loudly. Yeah, then homework. So take page number 183. So fifth Roman letter. So what are the basic components of a political party? Page number 178. Yeah, so what are political parties heading? So the first heading itself. In that second paragraph, any political party has three basic components: the leader, the active members and the followers. Then second question, name the three major types of party system. Take page number 179. Yeah, the types of party system. So there are three major types of party system. And then write just the heading only. So single party system, bi-party system and multi-party system. Okay, va? So read well and write the question in your homework note. Okay, va? So thank you students. So have a nice day.